on the white flag in the open race. Ford got back by Snow. We apologize for not having the first or the entire race on stream for you, technical difficulties. But I can pretty much assure you we will have the entire All-Star race covered and broadcasted to you. So thank you for tuning in as Ford will win the Open. Let's head to his driver radio. Why is everybody in here muted?
I don't know. Dog, Snow has the best car right now.
Alright.
I should have made a Halloween scheme. I didn't make one.
I've been running the same scheme for like half. I've been running the same scheme for most of the season.
So then my Coors Light one.
Bro,
I still have a few others I use at the beginning of the season.
Ford, you remember the first ever scheme I made? Trash.
The Monster Energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that out for Darlington. We're going to Darlington. I'm gonna pull it out.
I'm gonna pull out one of my old Coors Light ones.
My throwback.
I thought you were gonna pull out something else.
I'm gonna pull out my OG Coors Light.
I'm gonna pull out my cup.
I'm.
Alright. So we are just getting ready to get lined up for the All-Star race. For D1, this is where the stars of the league show up and come out to play. Alright, so your starting lineup is Alright. So your starting lineup is based off of points. So starting on pole, that is the 20 of conductor Tom or Torino. On his outside is team owner, boss man Forza. Behind him, that is Zach, the driver of the number 4 Starbron Motorsports Toyota Camry. On his outside is the 23 owner of STP DRT Supreme. Behind him, or on the inside after those two, that's the 7 car of Beast, owner of Monster Energy Racing. Outside of him is the winner of the open race, Ford, owner of Bear Motorsports in the 24. On his, and then the final row on the inside, that is Snowburger, who finished second in the open. And on his outside, rounding out the field, that's the 66 of Baldwin, who we have not seen much from this season. But just from the opens, he was not looking the strongest. But I'm sure he can turn around for this race. So, we have an 100-lap event ahead of us. We have 3 stages. Stage 1 and 2, 40 laps each. And then our final stage is 20 laps. A 20-lap dash for the cash. And between stage breaks, we will spin a wheel to determine the lineup coming to the stage, the next stage. But as we get ready, the field is packed up, ready to go here. Let's use our cinematic cam to watch this start. And we are green in the All-Star race. Torino takes off, and the field is right behind him, and the 23 is nearly already turned by the 4. Into turn 1 they go. The 47 and the 20 side by side for the lead. Okay. My computer's being gay. The 47 and the 20. The 47 out to the lead off turn 4. The 47 of 4 is a 2-time Cup Series champion, will lead lap 1 of the All-Star race, followed by his teammate Torino. Snow right behind him. Zach, and then Supreme, your top 5. Onto the apron goes a 4 car, setting him 3 wide. 10 car in the 20, up into the wall. 47 slaps the wall down the backstretch, continues on. They're starting to single file out. Top lane seems to be the most preferred as the 23 dives to the bottom. 4 wide for second place. The 4, the 23, the 20, and the 10. 20 and 10 choose the wiser and back out. Here comes the 24 of Ford. Gonna push the 4 car through. Everybody using that apron. Oh, Blaze Technology teammates nearly colliding. Onto the apron goes the 24. The 7 car. What? Okay. Excuse me. The 7 of B is having a bit of struggles early. Along with the 15 of Robloxian behind him. Three wide back in the pack. The 10 car pulls out from the middle. Gonna get behind that 24. Leaving his teammate, the 20, stuck on the outside. Can he get in line? This was an issue we saw in the D2 and D3 races. Drivers would just get hung out to dry on the outside and they'd lose spots on top of spots. But Torino was luckily able to get back in line. As Forza has now built up about half a second of a lead over the pack. He can just run his line for now. But they are going to get packed back up once we have our first stage break and we spin our wheel for the first time. As the 66 of Ballin seems to have parked it in the grass. He might be done for the night. Coming to lap 6, excuse me, of this All-Star event. Let's look at the 24 car of Ford, owner of Bear Motorsports. Came out of retirement, was here in the commentating booth, but now he's making a move on the 4 and the 23 for second place. Supreme not going to give him room to work with here. Force all the way down on that apron coming down the front stretch. Lead was cut down just a little bit, almost by nearly a tenth. There's a 20 car way on down onto the apron, into the 4 car. 23 and 24 into the wall. 23 gives the 24 another shove into the wall. More door slamming between the 23 and the 24. Potentially tempers flaring between these two early. And now that 24 car is stuck up on the outside lane, as I was talking about earlier. Once you get stuck up, oh, the 15 nearly got turned. Knight's going to come back up. Oh, the 20 and the 24 collected into the wall. They're put together. Is that going to be a caution? No, it is not. We stay green. No caution thrown for that 2-car incident. New format for cautions and rules in this All-Star race. These two are going to have to pray for a caution if they want to have a chance to win this stage. No points given out, and the 24 just hooks the 20. The 24 just hooked the 20 going into turn 3. Possibly tempers flaring, but I don't know how you can be mad at the 20 for what happened. He was kind of in a lose-lose situation there. So these two obviously not happy with each other. Let's go back to our leaders though. Let's watch the 4 car of Zach. Been quite impressive this season. 2 wins back to back. Michigan and Atlanta, I'm pretty sure. I believe. Currently running second. Behind him, the 23 of Supreme. Behind him, the 15 of Robloxian, and then the 10 of Snowburger. As Forza has checked out from this race. The Fords have looked quite strong at times at this Chicagoland Speedway this weekend. Obviously, their driver of the 10 and D2, King, won the D2 All-Star race, went home with a 400 Robux check. And now, hopefully, another Ford driver will be able to take that home. I know everybody back at Blaze Technology Motorsports would love that. But as we keep watching our 4 car make his way around this track, there goes the 7 car, sliding through the grass. Possibly hit the wall on his own. Possibly had contact with the 10 car. Who knows? As the 23 and the 15 are battling for position here. Battling for 3rd place. That's a Ford and a Dodge going at each other. Down the backstretch they go. 15 tried to put a block on the 23, I believe. Excuse me. Oh, 23 bounced off the wall, came down into the 15. Utilizing all of that apron that they can. 2 tires even in the grass for some of these guys. Trying to use all of the track that they can to get that 47 car back to them. The 4 car hasn't quite been able to get away from this little pack here. But Forza, ever since he got the lead on that initial start, he's been lights out for this race. Led every lap so far, I believe. Definitely looking like a contender for the win, as he is nearly every weekend here in the NAPRA. Let's go back to our cinematic cam, see if it'll work correctly. There's a 47 and 4, so headed down the backstretch. Here's the 4 and the 15, along with the 23 and the 10. Just 3-car pack headed down the backstretch. 4-car got up into the wall, I believe. It's going to cost him some time. Goes to 7-car Buffalo Wild Wings. It's Beast, owner of Monster Energy Racing. And here come these two who are collected in each other's madness over in turns 1 and 2 a few laps ago. Trying to make a comeback before pit stops and before the stage is over here. As there's this 3-car battle, 4-car battle now as Snowburger gets right onto the back bumper of the 23 car. That's Supreme in the 23, Snowburger in the 10. 4-car battle for second place here, as the 10 car is going to hit the wall in turns 1 and 2. Turn 1 specifically. As they're single file, possibly trying to push each other to get up to that 47 number 47 Ford Mustang, who has been lights out so far this race. .23 into the wall off turn 4. It's going to cost him about a fraction of a second. Tight on the door of the 10 car headed down the front straight. Oh, the 15. Oh, onto the apron he goes. Oh, the 10 car as well. Forced down there by the 23. 23 up into the wall. 15 and the 4 pinned to the wall in turns 1 and 2. And the caution will come out for that incident. Caution will come out. Let's go into the driver's VC. See what happened.
No caution.
I guess no
That should
caution.
have been a caution, honestly.
Well, I guess no caution.
Should have been. I don't know who.
Me and Torino should have had caution. We lost a lot of time.
Who's
Actually, no.
officiating?
Who's the official of the race?
Technically, you should be a real boy.
Is there any other official?
Hey,
No other official. On the man again.
Okay, so apparently there was no caution thrown for that incident. So the 47 will maintain his lead. As the 7 car is pulling it down pit road, I believe he's going to park it. Quite an early pit stop for him in that number 7 Dodge. And yes, he is. He's pulling it down the garage and he's going to park it. So he's going to give up 500 Robux. No points awarded, so this will not affect him in any way in the points race. But the number 7 Dodge Challenger Buffalo Wild Wings entry has been parked by Beast just 20 laps into this race. As we watch watch these two go at each other. That's the 10 and the 23 still going underneath each other back and forth for position. And it's that 47 car. Forza is just running away with this one. Unless he has a huge mishap on his pit stop. He has this stage quite locked up. No points awarded, as I've said. But it's good for morale to know that you've got a fast enough car to grow a lead as big as he has and maintain it and pull away. Let's go back to our spectate menu here. Looking at the 23 and the 10 just giving each other no room as the 23 goes up into the wall. I think it's time for a good old-fashioned NAPRA crank it up. Oh wait, I don't think these cars even have sound. Never mind. I don't think these cars even have sound, unlike the D2 and D3 cars, for some reason. But hey, it's alright. 10 car and the 23 still going at each other. 10 car got a little loose when he got to the back bumper of the 23. These three drivers have just gapped the field. Everybody else is wrecked. Has wrecked, or in the case of Beast, parked it. But Forza has grown his lead to about 3 seconds. Yeah, 3.5 seconds by the line this time. So, Supreme and Snowbird just going at each other just for the fun of it. You didn't see anything. Anyway, let's look at this 4-car pack here. Oh, the 20 car got a bump from the 24. This guy's battling for 4th place. 4 car currently has it. 20's gonna look underneath him into turn 3 and 4. 20 car not able to get to the inside of that 4 car, able to shut the door on him. That 4 car was. Oh, 15 a little too hot into the corner. 20 car slams the door on the 24. 24 on the 15 got pinned together there. Quickly got off each other. Oh, the 20 and the 40. 20 car way down on the apron. Is he going to make contact with anybody? Oh, hard into the wall. Made contact with the 24. I think he's having lag issues. Able to get back going. Not sure what just happened to the 20 car of Torino. Don't usually see him just make mistakes like that or lag just like that. But he definitely had an issue there. That's going to cost him any time that he already lost. So not the beginning of the race that you want to see if you're the 20 car. But this is how the beginning of this race couldn't play out any better if you're the 47 of Forza. Already has about 2, 3, 4 wins. Let me check. He's got 4 wins this season. Second in points behind his driver. Torino just a race behind him, 99 points behind. Although Torino has 1 win, he's commanded he's commanded the points lead for a while now as pit stops are beginning. The 47 missed pit road. I believe he wanted to pit that time, but he just missed it. Overshot his entry a little bit, so he's going to have to go around one more time. Hopefully he has enough fuel to make it around once more. If he runs out trying to get back around, that would be a heartbreak for this 47 driver. And take it down to the apron. Hopefully he doesn't miss it again. First driver to announce that he's pitting, but I'm sure pretty much the entire field will follow him down. as the 4 and the 24 are headed off pit road. No pit speed, so these guys can just gun it up and down pit road. The 47 stays out again, possibly trying to bait others to pit. Possibly. Not sure why you would do that when there's no points being awarded. And the 20 car has just pulled off the racetrack in turn 4. I believe he's parking it due to lag issues. Here comes the 23, speeding off pit road. It's the 4 and the 24 racing side by side. Snowberger to the lead, as I believe Forza is pitting right now. Here comes the 10 car headed down pit road. I believe he's the last car to pit now, so Forza will take back the lead. No, he's just gonna gun it down pit road. I believe he just had a guy through this race. So don't cost much time. Doesn't cost much time to do a drive-through. Maybe about a second. But with coming to 8 laps to go in this stage. Yeah, coming to 8 to go in the stage. We're gonna pack them back up after this and do it one more time. Or not one more time. Do it again. Watching the 47 of Forza make his way around this track. It's mile and a half speedway out in Joliet, Illinois, I believe. Real life NASCAR does not come here anymore, but the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association still makes a trip here nearly every year. And this year they got a place on the schedule as the All-Star Race. So we would like to thank everybody here at Chicagoland Speedway for showing up, showing out, being loud all weekend. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors of the league for helping us do what we do week in and week out. Now we're going to watch the 4 car, the 20, and the 24 battle here. 3 car battle for 4th. Supreme, the 23 car, headed down the front straight, followed by the 10 of Snowberger. Decent gap between all of these drivers, all of these packs. Here's the 15 over a block scene. So we're going to sit here on the front stretch and just watch these guys go by. Fairly big gap between all of these drivers, as I said before. But they will be packed up again like a pack of Oreos, all tightly together, headed into turn 1 in just about 5 laps, with 5 laps to go in stage 1 of the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series All-Star Race from Chicagoland Speedway. The 47 car Forza has looked the best all day, or all night, I should say, leading the majority of laps so far. Been a great race so far, great racing. A bit of tempers flaring between drivers. But we expect to see that in the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association week in and week out. As we continue to watch this now 2-car battle as the 20 car has fallen off of these two. The 24 gives the 4 a shot getting into turn 1. Puts him into the wall even. He's going to use that momentum and carry it off the corner though. Two laps to go in the All-Star race. Gonna go back to watching the 47 of Forza as he comes to turns 3 and 4. Coming to see the white flag for stage 1 of the All-Star race. Been a fairly dominant stage, dominant race so far, put together by the 47 team back at Bliss and LG Motorsports Ford Performance. Through turns 1 and 2 for the final time in this stage. Perfect off the corner. Got a 4-second cushion back to the 23 car of Supreme. So he could just cruise. He could just coast from here. But he's going to put the hammer back down coming off turn 4. Forza will win stage 1 in the All-Star race. Supreme will come home second. Oh my god. Snow coming home third. Ford got 4th place over Zachary, just barely. Robloxy in 6th and Torino 7th. He was a lap down. Let's listen into the driver radio after that stage. Just wrapped up.
The compactor skin just looks like black.
Bro, been watching
Black
too much
flag.
football. Them DraftKings monsters got to him.
Nah, that's for basketball. It's not for football. It's for basketball.
I'm lagging so hard. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I'm getting lagged. Like
Pace
what I'm
car?
doing.
King?
I'm not driving the pace car.
Oh, wait. Who's in the pace
Yeah,
car?
you can't pass the pace
it's
car.
ammo.
Pass the pace
Ammo.
car.
I'm gonna stop trying to pass force.
Where's he
I can get it.
What are you
I can get it. Right.
Supreme,
Trying to get behind Forza.
Stop fighting for positions.
I know. I'm not trying to fight.
Bro, he's lagging. No way.
I only fight on the racetrack. Yes.
Why did
Alright, pit stops under caution are underway for the first time this race. Everybody comes down pit road to top off on fuel. Let's see if anybody is going to be awarded a penalty today or tonight on this round of pit stops. Everybody seems clean. Forza's the first one off, gunning it down pit road. He will win the race off. Zach with a great stop, second. Then Supreme coming out third, just lost 1 spot. Then Torino getting a good amount of spots, but he is going to be to the back because he is the lucky dog, and he will be back on the lead lap. So everybody back in that's still in contention, back on the lead lap, coming around to begin stage 2 from Chicagoland, and we are red flagging on the back to spin the wheel of fortune to see what our lineup will be for stage 2 of this All-Star race. I know Torino would love to get last goes to first, so he can give that 20 car a chance to pull away as his teammate did in the 47. And Supreme doing? This is a great photo op. Supreme would get his ass in line. Okay, never mind. There goes my photo op. Shout out to the lady. I think it was second place goes to last. Because we just saw Zach drop back to the back of the pack. Get the smoke out of here so I can get a picture. What is that smoke? That's so annoying. Just stop moving. Stop moving. I gotta get the picture. Racing for 500 Robux under the lights here. At Chicagoland Speedway. Going green this time. So they're doubling up through turns 3 and 4 right now. Forza selected the inside. He will be the control car for this restart. Let's see how hectic things get as we come to the Ohio Edison restart zone. Green flag is back out for stage 2 in the All-Star race. Are you serious? Did I really not get that screenshot? Okay, I did. Oh, through turns 1 and 2. 15 get its. Oh, 15's getting turned by the 23. Here comes the 4 and the 10 right through the 2nd and 3rd. 20 car able to hang on the inside of the 10 car though into turn 3. 23 gives a shot to the 20, moves him up the racetrack a bit as they come off turn 4. Oh, the 15 through the grass. I think he's parking it. Okay, so we have our 3rd park of the race. Due to lag issues, that's the 15 of Robloxy and got his first win of his Napra career just a few weeks ago at Rockingham. Lost a controversial race last week at Ohio, and he's now parking it in the All-Star race. As like we said multiple times, no points on the line, no point in racing, just for the money. So they will come back across the line here. I'm getting some fire pictures right now. It's gonna be hard to pick which ones I want to keep. Anyway, let's go back to our spectate menu. Let's watch the 20 car. Into the wall he goes along with his teammate. Oh no, the 15 is not parking. He's just going AFK for a while. He's gonna have to merge about a lap down, I believe. 20 car making a move underneath the 4. Supreme onto the apron, got turned there by the 10. And Torino's going to get clear of the 4 car. Now he's setting his sights on his team owner Forza, led the majority of the laps here tonight. 4 car's not going to let him go easily though. 20 car left the inside open. Here comes the 4 car going to strike. And here goes the 23 with a massive run, going to shove the 4 car through. 20 trying not to get left out to dry on the high side, door slamming the 23. Into turn 3 they go. 20 up into the wall, just barely, maybe brushed it, just ever so slightly. 47, excuse me. Stay at a 9/10 lead, 9/10 of a gap. So that 4 car is looking quite strong. If he can get away from these guys behind him, I believe he might be able to stay up there with Forza and battle for this win, not just hand it to the 2-time champ. It'll be his 5th win on the season. Oh, but it will not count into the NAPR points as it is the All-Star race. Just basically an exhibition race just for money. Almost like the Clash. Oh, Forza gained a lot of time there, about 2/10. Got a second gap now. Here comes Snow in the 10 car. Took a leave of absence from racing, and now look at him making his way up to 2nd. Gonna leave the inside open for that 4 car though. Gonna let him pounce, and now he's gonna get trapped on the outside. Both the 4 and the 10. Oh, the 20 and the 23. Contact coming off turn 4. Oh, up and over goes the 20 car. Able to save it, and the caution comes out. No, they stay green. Good save from the 20 car, Torino. Possibly the save of the year. I'm glad I got that on stream. What a save from the 20 car. That's Torino. Was on his side temporarily, got it back on all fours, as we are just past the halfway point in this race. 50 laps to go here. Racing for 500 Robux. Car up into the wall in turns 3 and 4. Forza is starting to take command of this race. Forza's lead is slowly being eaten into by that 4 car. I told you he was fast. He might get to him before pit stops begin, and if he does, how desperate will he be to get that lead? Knowing that that wheel might just come up with, invert the entire field. First goes to last. First goes to second, maybe. So we'll see. But he is definitely gaining on that 47. Got his sights set on the back bumper of that Ford Mustang. Forza gained about 4/10 back that time around, though. Back to a second gap between the two leaders. As there's a bit of a train going on behind these guys, behind Zach. It's the 23, the 10, the 20, and the 15. The 15 a lap down after merging, after going AFK to fix his internet. Gonna move his teammate up the track. 3 wide, BTM drivers. 15 all the way down into the grass. 23 car loves to see this in his mirror. This gives him an opportunity to just drive away. 15 car puts both of his teammates into the wall, and around he goes in turn 2. I'd say that was well deserved. He made a dumb move on both of his teammates. He's a lap down, not racing for position. And he just put both of his teammates in the wall. Teammates at that. So, I'd say that was a justified turn and no call. Oh, the 20 drove the 10 up the track a bit. Ran him out of room, got him into the wall. Blaze Technology Motorsports D1 drivers not racing each other well today, or tonight, I should say. While we usually see pretty good chemistry between these Fords, they're not. Doesn't seem like they're quite on the right page tonight. It could possibly just be Chicago. The fact we're down in Chicago. There's a chance of getting Swiss cheese at all times. Oh, the 10's gonna give a shot to the 20, possibly payback for what just happened the lap before. 20's gonna keep it off the wall though. What a move by Torino. He's got great car control, man. He kept his car underneath him while he was on his side, sliding through the grass. Didn't lose too much time. Oh, the 10 car got really slow on the inside. 20 car is gonna rocket around the outside of him. Gets clear. Single file racing down the front straight here at Chicagoland. 47 of Force is still your leader. He's got the 4 car and the 23 behind him though, trying to chase him down. Now we've got the 3 amigos in the back of the pack. All 3 of the other Blaze Technology Motorsport drivers, excluding Forza, the team owner. Guys are really battling each other when they should be working together. If I were them, I'd be working together on straightaways, just shoving each other, just running the top lane, not going anywhere else, just shoving each other like it's Talladega. But that seems to obviously not be the plan for these guys. They are battling for every position out there. 47 cars. 47 cars, still your leader. As we just hit about halfway through this stage. Oh, the 20 and the 15. Again making contact. 15 is going to come back up behind both of them. The 10 and the 20, that is. Yeah, Blaze Technology Motorsports drivers are definitely not on the right track. Besides Forza. Forza has been lights out so far, but these 3 in the back have not been able to quite get going in the right direction and get off of each other. As the battle for the lead is beginning to heat up. The 4 car is close to eaten at Forza's gap to bring it within a half a second. Forza is slow, headed down to the apron, doing anything he can to break the draft of these two. Trying to keep them far back as he can. That 4 car is chasing him all over the track. He'll chase him to the 7-Eleven outside the track if he has to keep that draft. Because I'll tell you what, that 4 car is definitely coming after that 47. 2/10 the gap that lap. 3/10 gain. 47 seems to have a short run car, but the 4 car seems to have a long run as he has hunted this 47 down. Almost as they really got the setup down on that 4 car in that last pit stop under caution for the stage. But he is hunting that Ford down. He might have lost some time that lap. See what the gap is. He lost just about a 10th that time around. Back to 3/10. Gonna run that middle lane as Forza's running that white line. Damn near painting it right there. Oh, 23 hard into the wall off turn 4. Supreme cannot keep that Dodge off the wall. And the 15 is stopped on the racetrack. I believe he's on the apron, though. No, he was on the racetrack. The 47 just piled into him. What is he doing? disconnected. He left the game. He disconnected. The 47 looked like he wanted to pit, and he will. Backed up right into the 23's nose. Through the grass goes Supreme. Sliding. He's going to go around, I believe. Kept it underneath him, though. Slams the wall. He cannot keep that thing off the wall. Are they warning him? I really don't think they're even warning him at this point. Let's listen into the driver's VC.
I sound like Deer with the quieter mic.
Wait, really? I actually sound like you?
You kind of sound like Supreme.
Yeah, but
Supreme's middle-aged brother.
everybody says I have a deep voice. My voice isn't even that. No.
Yes, no, I might push you because not really getting anything done by pushing me. So I'll try you.
Bro, you're not slick. You banged the wall 3 times in stage 2 already.
Well, I'm not a good pusher, but
I the wall. I don't think my cock can fit inside the wall.
I said your car has banged the wall 3 times.
Oh God.
I don't think my car can have set. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'm going
I didn't understand what you was.
Alright, so after that just happened, Supreme is Supreme. Zedgar and the 20 going to try and line up and push each other to catch these two leaders. After the 47 pit quite early, really early actually. These guys are still yet to come down pit road. 23 into the wall yet again. He cannot keep that thing off the wall. But finally some chemistry between the two other Blaze Technology Motorsport drivers as the 23 will bring it down pit road. Completely misses his box. He's going to have to back up. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Oh, that's going to cost him a lot of time. And he's still not in his box. Now he is. A terrible stop for Supreme. That's going to cost him about 10 seconds maybe, at least. But the 10 and the 20 still trying to push each other. They're getting it now. They're getting to each other now as they're going to follow the 4 car down pit road. Here goes the 20 off pit road. The 10 car, slow stop. It's going to lose the 20 car coming off pit road. There goes the 23 of Supreme pit the lap before. There's a 47 of Forza. I believe he's cycled back out to be the leader. Got about a 1.5 second gap on the 4 car. Nearly 2 seconds. Let's watch this Ford Mustang navigate his way around this 1.5-mile speedway. The first speedway we've gone to in a while. Or first true NASCAR oval speedway we've gone to. Tri-oval, if you will. Had a stretch of short tracks and super speedways a while. But we're back on a speedway for the All-Star Race, Chicagoland Speedway, down in Joliet, Illinois. Coming with 7 to go in stage 2. And then we'll have our 20-lap dash to the finish. That's where I expect things to get dicey. That's where I expect That's where I expect drivers to make moves that they probably shouldn't make. But, well, when guys see that money on the line, people do crazy things over money, so. Riveting commentary, I know. So what's the Ford car? Try and hunt down this Ford Mustang. Forza is extending his lead as we come to 2 to go in stage 2 in the All-Star race. 2.3-second gap between first and second place, and then about the same gap between second and third. Speaking of, we have a battle for third place here between BTM teammates Torino and Snow. Snowburgers, who looked pretty good all day for not being in a car for a while. He's had his moments where he's really shown like raw speed that we know Snow has in him, but hasn't quite been able to keep up with his team owner and some of the top dogs. Currently working on his teammate Torino here in the 20. Looking for a way to get around him. Gonna look to the bottom. He's going to get there. Not quite. All over the back bumper. He might not even be trying to get by him. He might just be pushing him. But off of turn 4 they come. It's going to be Forza winning stage 2. Sweeping the stages here in the All-Star race. Snowburger gets third over Torino and Supreme. So we will pit and then we will line it back up. We'll pit and then spin the wheel. Excuse me. Pit, spin the wheel, line it up based off the wheels. The 23 gets dumped under caution. Find him. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. And then we will have 20 laps to decide who becomes 500 Robux richer after this race in the NAPRA. So make sure you stick around. Should be a good finish as they're 3 wide under pacing into turn 3. Supreme is being Supreme. Common Supreme L. As pit road is open this time. Like, everybody's going to take some fuel. Everybody. The 47 misses his box. He's going to have to back up. Goes into his box backwards. As long as he's got all 4 tires in there, though, he's alright. And he's going to have to whip it around backwards. And the 4 car gets sent to the back. Must have missed his box. So the red flag will be coming out for, I believe, hopefully the final time this race. Been a caution-free race besides the stage breaks, I believe. Pretty sure might have had one. But it's been a fairly clean race for D1 standards recently. We are underneath the stars, with the stars of the NAPRA, tonight at Chicagoland. Got some new faces showing up in the 10 car of Snow. Or not new faces, but familiar faces that we haven't seen in a while showing up. To come out here for a run at the 500 Robux prize. Then we have the regulars like Supreme. Torino, Forza, Zach, and that is our field for now. We've lost a couple drivers. Cool guys have parked due to lag issues, due to, I don't know, boredom, bad race cars. As I believe it's first place goes to last. Or no, last goes to first. First place and last place. Oh wait, no. Oh no, the whole field is inverted. Okay, so the entire field has been inverted. That puts Forza back in the lead. And if they want to have any chance at keeping him away from this win, they're gonna have to get on it here. They're gonna have to stick to the back bumper of that 47. Do not let him get cleared. Just do whatever it takes to stay on his inside until it's over. Toyota Tundra pace truck, TRD pace truck, leading the field. Driven by Camo, the driver of the number 4 Starbroad Motorsports Toyota Supra in D2. 2 wins this season for him in D2. As the caution is back out, and we are going green this time. Torino selects the outside, and he will be the only driver to do so. Suffering is sleeping. Red flag is going to come back out. Issues for Supreme as we are back green from Chicagoland for the final stage in the All-Star. This is the dash for the cash. 500 Robux on the line here. What will drivers do to get that bag and bring it home to their team? We're about to see. 4-car battle for the check. Somebody will be standing here with this check at the end of this thing. 500 Robux going to somebody. Torino trying to get at his teammate. Oh, contact with the 20 hard into the wall. 47 gonna block him. Here comes the 4 car. Probably the most competitive car along with the 47, or compared to the 47 all day. Let's see if he can keep up with them. Oh, the 47 got into the wall, possibly got shoved by the 4. Door slamming each other down into turn, down the backstretch. I don't know why I said backstretch like that. The 4 car all the way onto the apron, not giving anybody the inside. Into the wall he goes. Too fast. 3 wide for second place. Here comes Snowburger out of nowhere. And that 10 Black Rifle Coffee machine. This is where things get dicey. The 47 forces the 23 low. Oh, all 4s into the wall. All 3 of the 4s into the wall. The 20 car. Oh my goodness. These guys are going to have to work together if they want to get to that 23 and the 4. But meanwhile, our battle for the lead is on. Supreme all over the back bumper of the 4 car of Zach. Looking for any way to get around him. 4 car is not giving up that inside line. Look at him run that yellow line down the front stretch apron. Supreme trying to run it even lower though. Is he going to send it in here? Yes, he is. To the inside. He's there. Oh, 4 car got back clear. On the outside. 23 on his inside. Late block by the 4. They both go down below the yellow line. They get back up and keep it together. Oh, the 23 is going to turn the 4. Oh, they're both into the wall. Snowburger into the wall in the back of the pack. Now the 4 car has a decent gap over the field. Where are the 4s? When are they going to get back up there? "13 laps to go, coming to 12. This time by. The 4 car of Zach leads him. Trying to break the draft of that 23 Drafts King Dodge Challenger. Here comes Forza, strongest driver all day, charging back up through the field. He's not going to let that 500 Robux slip away that easily. He's going to at least put up a fight for it. Been the fastest car on the track all night. And he's got to really lock in for these last about 10 laps. 4 car all the way down to the apron trying to keep the 23 and the 47 out of his draft. 2 turns 3 and 4 they go. 23 using the apron to get a little bit more turning without slowing down as much. The 20 and the 10 both into the wall and off turn 4. The 4 car is just about 10 laps away from 500 Robux. But what will the 23 and the 47 have to say about it? As we are on our 11 to go lap, coming around to 10 to go from Chicagoland. We had a climatic finish in D2. D3 was not that climatic, but it looks like it's going to be a good one in D1. The stars have come out to play tonight. The 47 is all over the back bumper of the 23. Supreme looks slow. He's trying to hold him up. Shoving. Oh! Upside down is the 47. The caution comes out. Supreme forced him into the grass. The caution is out. I believe that was race back. No, this is going to be race back. What a wow. The 23 just ran the 47 into the grass until he had no more room, and then the 47 ended up on his roof. Wow. Wow, I would believe Forza would not be happy about that. I can best believe Forza will not be happy about that with the 23. If he gets to that 23 car, what will he do? Will he punt him into the corner? Will he send him sliding through the grass just as Supreme did to him? We'll see, as we're going to go green with about 6 or 7 laps to go for these 500 Robux. People get crazy when there's money on the line. The first race with a monetary prize. About $5 worth of Robux. That's a good Wendy's Fofofo meal. Or a Wendy's Biggie Bag. Pit road is open. Supreme just got a warning. Pit road is open. No takers besides the 23 of Supreme. So he's going to be starting behind the 47. What will Forza do to the 23 car once he gets that chance? We shall see. But as the field paces around, let's listen into the driver radio.
I dead ass remember something happening. I don't know what, and someone.
I had a lot of for what I did to Snow, and that was it. That was literally it. What I did to Snow was got me that 103. I didn't got nothing else.
Right.
So who caused the flip?
I think you should have doubled up by then. Yeah. Well, next time. Okay then.
Who caused the flip? Who caused the flip?
Really trying to talk at a time like this, man.
So who caused?
I'm obligated. Since I'm second, I'm obligated to take the high side. I hate this.
I really could just choose the inside line.
Everybody's gonna choose the inside line. Everybody's gonna go inside.
Alright, we're going to go around one more time here. Pits will be open for one more time, one more lap around. If anybody has second thoughts about staying out, this is their last chance to pit unless we have another caution. Before this thing is over with. So we will see what will happen. Alright, there is your lineup for what could be the final restart of this All-Star race. The 4 car is the control car. Selected the inside lane with the 47 on his outside, 23 right behind the 47, 20 and the 10 on the inside. Coming to the Ohio Edison restart zone. Green flag is back out for hopefully the final time in the All-Star race. Oh, the 47's into the wall. 4 car clipped him. And these two already have about a half-second gap between third place. 10 and the 20 trying to push each other up there. Oh, the 4 car gives a shot to the back of the 47. Puts him in the wall. Still could not get to the inside quite, though. Two-car battle for the lead here as we come to 5 to go this time. 5 more times around this half mile. Oh! 47 goes around off the front nose of the 4 car. I believe that's his race. The 47 has no chance to win it now unless these 4 cars ahead of him wreck. 4 car leads him off turn 4. Coming to 4 laps to go from Chicagoland Speedway. The 20 and the 10 side by side behind him. And the 23 and the 47 actually might still be in this race. He has been the fastest car all night. What is the 23 doing? Sending the 10 car. 4 wide nearly. Oh, 47 into the wall. Put in there by the 23. Forza's got to be getting a little fed up at least. Yeah, he's going to give a shot to the 23. Going to move it. But it's not going to work out. Just move his teammates up to the wall. And these two are pinned. That's going to be their race. I believe Zach's got this one locked up and put a bow on it. $500. Or Robux, excuse me, on the line here. drivers a 10 and the 20 after having a mishap just a lap before. They are out of this race. No real chance of getting that 500 Robux as we are coming to time 2 to go. 47 up to second. He is hunting the 4 car down like a dog. He's got a massive run off on turn 2, headed down the backstretch. Here he comes. Through turns 3 and 4. Here they come. To see the white flag in the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series All-Star Race from Chicagoland. The 4 car in the 47 to 23. 1, 2, 3. 47 has a bit of payback for the 4 car if he can get there. He's going to get there. Gives him a shot. Into the wall goes with 47. Going to use that momentum. Get right up to the back bumper of the 4 car. I expect a shot coming in turn 3. Chasing him down to the apron to get that draft. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Here goes the 47. They're both into the wall. Where's the 23? Coming to the line. Through the grass they both go. Photo finish at the line. I think the 4 car is going to get that because the 47 took a shortcut through the grass. I believe the 4 car is going to get that one. Wow. Wow. Let's listen into the drivers, VC.
But usually,
Wow.
You also
don't
tried
just scroll up at
wrecking
people
him.
last
Like, I
lap.
could also
What a
penalize you,
finish.
so I would stop talking. You also tried retaliating, so I would stop talking for them.
What a finish. That was clearly insane.
Alright,
That was
Holy, how many variant camps are there?
Let's do that exact number every time. There we go.
oh, well, nobody else for the 4 car.
Yeah, he really had
GG, screw you guys. You guys suck, actually.
hold his actual
Alright, yeah, Zach, we join. For burnouts and whatnot, and whatever.
My career. This was from Korea.
what a finish. That finish was insane.
Who this?
Bro, whose house phone was that? Was that?
I feel like 4 was torture, except I didn't. Wow. So there you have it. The 23 car, or not the 23, the 4 car of Zach turned the 47 of Forza's most dominant car all night, turned him on the final restart, took the lead, never looked back. 47 made a hard charge in the end, coming after his booty. Couldn't quite get to him. Or he actually did get to him, just didn't quite make the right moves. Wow. What a finish in the All-Star race. I told you. I said it. Drivers would get daring for 500 Robux. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. Oh my goodness. That was great. That was a great finish. Hard racing for both drivers. Dirty racing for both of them. They beat on each other. They leaned on each other and beat on each other a bit. Man. Climatic finish. So both of our last 2 races have had extremely climatic finishes. D2 and D1. D2 was not quite as intense as this one, but man. The 4-car is going to burn it down the front stretch grass over all the All-Star logos. And he will be walking home today with a 500 Robux check in the passenger seat on his way to check it out. Or to cash it out. What a finish. What a finish. What a finish. He's going to spin it around, burn it down on the front stretch. He's going to take it on down the victory lane to be awarded his trophy, his check, and grab a few photos. There's the confetti. There's the check. Your winner of the Season 5 Napa Auto Parts Cup Series All-Star Race is the 4-car of Zach. Great finish, great race all around. And BGE powering wins all season long. He will pull it into the BGE victory lane, and there he is, your winner. With a fat chain on his neck, levitating in the air, whips on his sides. Zach is your winner of the Napa Auto Parts All-Star Race.
We don't need. What the fuck? You know what? Okay, there we go. Alright, that's all.
Alright, well, I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race, this stream.